Good afternoon. Fairest ladies, esteemed lords, and all ye good folk, I welcome thee to Redeemer School's Globe Theater and to today's much anticipated and fine production of Romeo and Juliet. We are but humble witnesses to two star-crossed lovers who, though from warring houses, join in spirit, yet whose piteous fate it brings an end to their parents' strife. Before our players come forth, I am compelled to remind thee of a few trivial matters. Of those lighted devices called cell phones, tablets, and games, please ensure they are silent and put away. Of that which gives means to record, called photography and videography, please ensure that these are neither blocking aisles nor your goodly neighbor's view. If you need to find the water closet, called the bathrooms, please use the main door to the back, and these are easily spotted down the hallway to the right. And one final word for thy comfort today. This year's performance runs to roughly 2.5 hours, for our stage is filled with many more players and scenes, each bearing its part in the telling of the tale. If you have need to step out or take your leave, please feel free to do so between acts. We are grateful for your support of these students for whatever portion you are able to attend. I turn now to an eternal matter and ask you all to join me in prayer. O gracious Lord, cast thy light upon this house, that our players may find favor in thy sight, and our performance serve as a mirror to thy wondrous creation. Turn our hearts to Christ, our true hope, who restores what is broken and brings life where there is loss. Amen. And now, let the play commence.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure, piteous overthrow, doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, not but their children's death could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage, the which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, if we be Kohler, we'll draw.
Aye, while you live, draw your neck out, O the collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runneth away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague's.
The quarrels between our masters and us, their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. Me they should feel while I am able to stand, and 'tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh.
Draw thy tool, here comes the house of the Montagues.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
How, turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I'll frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace if they can bear it.
Do you bite your thumb on us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is it the law of our sides if I say I?
No.
I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve no better man than you.
No better?
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen now.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie!
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy watched blow.
Heart fools! Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
Who art drawn amongst these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Bonvoyo. Look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
Thou art drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word. As I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. Have at thee, coward!
Bells and partisans! Strike me then down! Down with the Capulets! Down with the Montagues!
What noise is this? Fetch me my long sword! A crutch! Why call you for a sword?
My long sword, I say! 'Tis on Montague, and he flourishes his blade in spite of me!
I'm willing, Capulet! Hold me not! Let me go!
Thou shalt not stir 1 foot to seek a foe.
Subjects, enemies, peace. Profaners of this neighbor stay and seal. Will they not hear? What? How you men, you beasts, on pain of torture from those bloody hands, throwing them as separate weapons to the ground! Three civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives will pay the forfeit of the peace. For now, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, will go along with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon to your farther pleasure in this case. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel into a broach? Speak, niece. Were you by whence it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, but in the instant came that fiery Tybalt with a sword prepared. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, and fought on part, till the prince came who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where underneath a grove of sycamore that whispered ruth from the city side. So early walking did I see your son, and towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the cover of the wood.
Many a morning hath been seen with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew. Black and portentous must his humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know of it nor can learn of him,
Have you importuned him by any means?
both by myself and many others, but he, his own affections counselor, is to himself. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, I would, as willingly, give cures known.
See, where he comes. So please you step aside. I'll know his grievance or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay to hear true shrift. Come, madam, let's away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hint so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor, where I'm in love.
Oh, that love that seems so gentle in his view could be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still, shall without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz I rather weep
Good heart at what?
at thy good heart's oppressions.
What is love's transgressions? Love is a smoke made with the fumes of sighs, being purged of fire, sparkling in lover's eyes, being vexed to see and nourish in lover's tears. What is it else? Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I've lost myself. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. He's some otherwhere.
Tell me in sadness, who is that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Grown? Why no, but sadly tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
A right good marksman, and she's fair, I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuz, is soonest hit.
Well, in that hit, you'll miss. She'll not be hit by Cupid's arrow. From love's weak childish bow, she'll be left uncharmed. Oh, she's rich in beauty, only poor. And when she dies, her beauty dies in store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still have chaste.
She hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste. She hath forsworn her love to me, and in that vow do I live dead and live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty into thine eyes, examine other beauties.
He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasures of his eyesight lost. You know what? Catch me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, that I may read who is passing that passing fair? Farewell, thou canst teach me how to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
Montague and I are bound in penalty alike. 'Tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we have to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and it's a pity that you lived at odds so long. Now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
Over as I said before, my daughter's a stranger to the world. Wait 2 summers to wither away their pride. Then thy see if they be fit for a bride.
Of younger than her, our happy mother's maid.
Those so early marred are those so early made. The whole world has swallowed up all my hopes but she. She is the hopeful lady of my world. But woo her, gentle Paris. Take her heart, for my consent is not apart. Tonight, I'll hold an accomplished feast, where I'll invite many a guest to look upon my old poor house this night, with earth treading like stars which make dark heaven light. Come, go with me. Sirrah! Trudge about through fair Verona, seek those persons out, whose names are written here, and to them say, my house, and welcome to their pleasured stay.
Find out whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his last, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find out whose persons' names are here writ, and can never find the right names persons here hath writ. I must to learn in good time.
Take thou some new infection to thine eye, and the rank poison of the old will die.
Your plantain leaf is excellent for that.
For what, I pray thee?
For your broken shin.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but found more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented and... Oh, good day, good fellow.
Good day. I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you've learned it without a book, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters and the language.
You say honestly, rest you may.
Stay, fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, Count Anselmo and his beauteous sisters, the Lady Widow of Ultrava, Signor Plancino and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet and his fair wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosalind and Livia, Signor Valentino and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Helena, a fair assembly. Whither should I come?
Up.
Whither to supper?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now, I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and if you be not at the house of Montagues, I pray, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you may.
At this same ancient feast of Capulets sups the fair Rosalind, whom thou so lovest. Go thither with untainted eye, and compare her face to some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love? The all-seeing sun never saw that match, 'tis the first world begun.
Tut, you saw her fair, none else being by, herself poised with herself in either eye. But in that crystal scales let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid.
I'll go along with no such sight to be shown, but rejoice in splendor of my own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
I bade her come. What? Lamb? What? Ladybird? God forbid. Where's this girl? What? Juliet!
Oh no, who calls? Your mother. Madam, I am here. What is your will? This is the matter. Nurse, give leave while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou'st hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age in 2 hours.
She's nigh come of age.
How long is it now till Lammas tide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Come Lammas eve, and at night she shall be of age. Susan and she, God rest, all Christian souls were of age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. Yet Juliet is the prettiest babe e'er I nursed, and I might live to see her married once. I might wish.
Mary, that Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of. An honor me.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady such a man, and all the world, why he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, and faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find written in the margent of his eyes, this precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride, for fair without the fair within to hide. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory, that in gold clasps locks in the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him, making yourself no less. Speak briefly, can you like of Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move, but no more deep lie and dart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come, supper served up, you called, my young lady asked for, the nurse cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait, I beseech you follow straight.
We follow thee. Go, girl, seek happy nights, happy days.
Give me a torch. I'm not for dissembling. Being but heavy, I'll bear the light.
Nay, General Romeo, let's have you dance.
Not I. Believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar to above a common bound.
Under love's heavy burden, do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? Nah, it is too rude, too rough, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in. Thank you. A visor for a visor.
Come knock and enter, and no sooner in, let every man betake him to his legs.
A torch for me. Let wantons light of heart tickle the senseless rushing from y'all's heels. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was near so fair. I'm done.
Come, we burn daylight, ho.
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our lights in vain. Light lights by day. Take our good meeting, for our judgment sits 5 times in that air once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
And why may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
So did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, doing dream things true.
Oh, I see. Queen Mad passing with you. She's the fairy's midwife. She comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone and a forefinger of an alderman, drawn by a team of little automa over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs. Her covers, the wings of grasshoppers. Her traces the smallest spider silk, and her colors of moonshine's watery beams. Her whip is of cricket bone and her lash of film. Her wagoner, a small gray-coated gnat, small, not half as big as a round little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot, an empty hazelnut. In this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and they dream of love over courtiers' knees, and they dream on curtsies straight over lawyers' fingers, and they dream on straight fees. Sometimes she driveth over lawyer's nose, and he dreams of smelling out a suit. But sometimes she will driveth over a soldier's neck. He dreams of cutting foreign throats, of breeches and boots coated with Spanish blades. Hell 5 fathoms deep, and then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes in, being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, then sleeps again. And this is that very queen Mab.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkest to nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle mind, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, sin of a substance as the air, and as inconstant as the wind.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives. Some consequent yet hanging in the stars shall begin its fearful date.
Strike, drum.
The joined stools, remove the cork cupboard, look to the plate. Good thou, save me a piece of marchpane, as thou loves me. Let the porter let in Susan Grindstone and nail. Anthony!
Ready.
You are looked for and called for, asked for and sought for, in the great chamber.
I cannot be here and there too. Cheerly, boys, be brisk a while, and the longer liver take on.
Welcome, gentlemen. For I've seen the dare one advisor, and to tell a fair lady's ear, 'tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. Welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play. A hall, hall, give room, and foot it, girls.
What lady is that, which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not so.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. His wrist is a jewel in Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich, for earth too dear. Oh, did my heart love till now? Oh, swear at sight. For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
The spy's voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy! What dares the slave come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead and hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague or foe, a villain that has come hither in spite, discorded our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
To see that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cuz. I'm alone. Verona brags of him. Welcome the youth that for not for the wealth of this town. For in my house we have disparagement. Be patient and take no note of him. For it is my will, and if thou would respect, put off these frowns for an ill-beseemed presence for a feast.
If it's not just a villain as our guest, I might endure him.
What, boy? He shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you? Go to.
Why, Uncle, it is a shame.
Why, you are a saucy boy. Isn't so indeed. I'll make you quiet. What? Surely my hearts.
Patience before some willful call or greeting makes my flesh tremble in its different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand the holy shrine, the gentle sin is this: my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand to smooth the rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which manly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou less faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by thine my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips, O trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
You kissed by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word from you.
What is her mother?
Married bachelor, her mother's the lady of the house.
She a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life's dead as a foe.
Away be gone, the sport is at its best.
Aye, the more is at mine rest.
Thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night. More torches here. Come then. Let's to bed. Ah, sirrah, by fay. It waxes late. It'll be my rest.
Marvel Tiberio.
What is he that now is going out of door?
Married that I think be young Petruchio.
What is he that follows that would not dance?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo. And a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
Oh, a rhyme I learned even now of one I danced withal.
None anon, come let's away, all strangers are gone.
Now Romeo is Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gaves to be his heir. That fair that which love groaned for and would die, with tender jewel matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks. But to his foe supposed he must complain, and she still loves sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers use to swear. And she, as much in love, her means much less, to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power, time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Can I go forward when my heart is here?
Romeo, my cousin Romeo, Romeo.
He is wise, and all my life hath stolen home to bed.
He ran this way and left this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, and I'll conjure too. Romeo! Humors! Madman! Passion! Lover? Appears out of us like this a sigh. Cry but ah me, pronounce but love and dove. Speak but one rhyme and I'm satisfied. He heareth not, he stirreth not, he moveth not. The ape is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosalind's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, that in thy likeness thou would appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou will anger him.
This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise a spirit in his mistress's circle of some strange nature, and letting it there stand till she had conjured and laid it down. That were some spite. My invocation is fair and honest, and in his mistress's name, I conjure only but to raise him up.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees, to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is love, and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love missed the mark. Oh, alas, poor Romeo, that she were in love with thee. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis vain to seek him here, when he means not to be found.
He just has scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art far more fair than she be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Or that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I'm too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all of heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth the lamp, her eyes never went through the airy range streams so bright that the birds, they would sing and think it were not night. Oh, see how she leans her cheek upon thy hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon thy hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel. For thou art as glorious being over my head than a winged messenger of heaven.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more? Shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is neither hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, of thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at that word. Call me beloved, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened a knight so stumblest on my counsel?
My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it's an enemy to thee. Had it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if neither thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen were to find thee here.
By love's light wings that are perched these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what dares love attempt. Therefore, those kingsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more pearl in thine eye than 20 other swords. Look thou but sweet, I am proof against their enemy.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have a nice cloak to hide me from thine eye. If they find me here, my life better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting for thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou this place?
By love that first did prompt thee to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would have made him blush, bepaint my cheek, for what thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell unformed, fain, deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo.
Lady, by yonder blessed the moon I vow, with silver all these fruit trees.
Swerve not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy love prove likewise variable.
Well, what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, and I'll believe thee.
Well, if my heart's dear love...
Do not swear. Although I join thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too sudden, too unadvised, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say, it lightens. Sweet, good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within thy chest.
Oh, without leaving me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave it to thee before thou didst request it, but I would were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, then give it to thee again. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Juliet! Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed night. Being a knight, I'm feared all this is but a dream.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow.
Madam.
I come, anon. But if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam.
By and by I come, to cease thy strife and leave you to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light.
Psst, Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet songs by night, like softest music attending to my ears.
Romeo.
My dear?
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
I'll stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget it. To have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
Then I'll still stand here to have thee still forget any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Hence, I'll go to my ghostly sire's cell, his have to crave and my have to tell.
Now, ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer, and night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this austere cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juice flowers. The earth, that nature's mother, is her tomb. What is her burying grave, that is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind, we nursing on her natural bosom find many from many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. For not so good, but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. And virtue itself turns vice being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. Two such opposed kings encamp them still, and man, as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedicite! What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Thy earliness doth me assure that thou uprousest some distemperature. Or, if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosalind?
With Rosalind, my ghostly father? No. I've forgotten that name, and that name is woe.
That's my good son, but where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee, ere thou ask me again. For I have been feasting with my enemy, whereon some behalf has wounded me. That's by me wounded. Within both our remedies, my holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. So mine is set on hers, and hers is set on mine. And what savest thou must combine. And by holy marriage, this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
She knew well thy love did read by rote, which could not spell. But come, young waver, come go with me, and in one respect I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor into pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Yes, Father.
What the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man.
Why, that same pale-hearted wench, that Rosalind, torments him so he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman to old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
Oh, a challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letters, master. How he dares being dared.
Oh, alas, poor Romeo. He's already dead, stabbed through the heart with the wench's black eye, and run through the ear with the love song. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
Oh, more than Prince of Cats, the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing, keeping time, distance, proportion. He rests from rest of one, two, and the third's in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button. Oh, a duelist, a duelist.
What?
Very good blade, very tall man.
Here comes Romeo, here comes Romeo.
Senor Romeo, bonjour. It's a French salutation for a French slop. Gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to the both of you. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slips or the slip, can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great. And in such case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as to say. Such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hams.
A most kindly courtesy.
That was most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposure.
Sure wit, follow me this jest now to the last word on thy pump, that when the single soul of it remains, the jest will remain after the wearing. Solely singular.
Single soul jest, solely singular with the singulus.
Come between us, get mid-volley, my wits faint.
Swits and spurs, all cry a match.
Nay, and if thy wits run the wild goose chase, I'm done. Why, is this not better than groaning for love? Now thou art sociable. Now thou art Romeo. Now thou art what thou art, by art as well as nature. For this driveling love's like a great natural. Runs lolling up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Stop there, stop there.
Thou desirest me to stop my tail against the hair?
Thou else would have made thy tail large.
Thou art deceived, for I was to come to the end of my tale, and indeed to occupy the argument no longer.
Here's the goodly gear, a sail, a sail.
To a shirt and a smock.
Peter.
No?
My fan, Peter.
Good Peter to hide her face, for the fan's the fairer face.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
God, ye good day and fair gentlewoman.
Is it good then? What a man are you? Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you where young Romeo is, but he will be much older than when you saw him before. I'm the founder of that name, for fall of a worse.
You say well.
Yea, is the worst well? Very well took in faith, wisely.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
She will indict him to some supper.
A nag, so ho!
What hast thou found?
Nothing, sir, unless a horse there's a shank-kicking mare ready to be spent. Romeo, will you come to your father's? We'll dinner thither.
I'll follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady.
What saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery?
A gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself talk. And he will speak more in a minute, and he will stand to in a month.
And to speak anything against me, I'll take him down. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave, I'm none of his flirt gills. I'm none of his skeins mates. And thou must stand by too and watch me suffer every knave to taunt me at his pleasure.
I saw no man taunt you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out. I warrant you, I dare draw as soon as another man. If I see occasion in good quarrel, and the law on my side.
I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave. Pray you, sir, a word? But first, let me tell ye, if ye shall leave my lady in a fool's paradise, as I said, it's a very gross kind of behavior, as I said. And therefore, if ye shall deal double with her, which would be an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman in very weak dealing.
Nurse, commit me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Good heart, and in faith I will tell her as much. Lord, truly a joyful woman.
What sayest thou, my dear nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will say that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her devise some means to come shrift this afternoon, and there, at Friar Lawrence's cell, shrived and married. Here's for thy pains.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir, well, she shall be there.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Within this hour, my man shall be with thee. And bring thee cords, made like a tackled stair, which on the high tap a gallon of joy. Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commit me to thy mistress.
God in heaven bless thee, hark you, sir.
What sayest thou, my dear nurse?
Is your man a secret? Did you near her say? Two may keep counsel, putting one away.
I warrant thee, my man's as true as steel.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady, Lord, when 'twas a little prating thing. Oh, there's a nobleman in town, one Paris, that fain lay knife aboard. But she is like sea a toad, a very toad is he. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the proper man. But I'll warrant you, when I say so, she looks paler than a cloud in the versal world.
Commit me to thy lady and mistress.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter.
No?
Before in a pace.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she's lame. Love's herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glides than the sun's beams. If she had affections and warm youthful blood, she'd be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks many faint as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Send thy man away.
Peter stayed the gate.
Now, nurse, oh, nurse, why lookest thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If could, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I'm a-weary. Give me leave a while. What jaunt have I had?
Nay, come, I pray thee speak. Good, good nurse, speak.
What haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that amount of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to tell to me that thou art out of breath? The excuses thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Tell me, is thy news good or bad? Say either and I'll stay the circumstance. Is it good or is it bad?
Well, you know not how to choose a man. Romeo, no, not he, though his face be better than any man's. Yet his legs excels all men's. And for a hand and a foot and a body, they be not talked on, but their past compare. He's not the flower of courtesy, but I warrant him as gentle as a lamb.
What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Oh, how my head aches. What head have I? It beats as it would fall into 20 pieces.
In faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet, sweet nurse, tell me what says my love.
Have you got to leave the shrift today?
I have.
Then how you hence to Friar Lawrence cell? There stays a husband to make you wife. Now comes to one-ton blood beating in your cheeks. They'll be straight at scarlet and any news. How you to church? I must know the way. Fetch a ladder by which your love must climb a bird's nest. I'm the drudge and toil and your delight. Go out to dinner. How you do this, Al?
High to high fortune, honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can. It cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, and then lo, devouring death, do what he dare. Is it enough I may call her mine?
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. Therefore, love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Here comes a lady.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As else to him, else is his thanks too much.
Ah, dear Juliet, if the unmeasurable joy be heaps like mine, unfold the imagined happiness that we each receive from this dear encounter.
They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come, go with me, and we will make short work. For by your leaves, you will never be alone, till Holy Church incorporates two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad. And if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For in these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Come, come. Thou art as hot as a jack, and thy mood is any in Italy. Soon moody to be moved, and moved to be moody.
Am I such a fellow?
Thou art like one of those men that, when enters the confines of a tavern, claps his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee, but by the operation of the second cup draws from the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
And what too?
And there were two such, that we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou hast quarreled with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason because thine eyes are hazel. Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of addles, and beaten addle is an egg for quarreling. Thou hast fallen with a man in the street for coughing, having no other reason but because waking a dog that was laying asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall with the tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his new shoes with an old ribbon? And thou would tutor me from quarreling.
And if I were so apt to quarrel as thou art, any man should buy a fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
Fee simple, oh simple.
By my head, here comes the Capulet.
By my heel I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good den. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Could you not couple it with something? Make a word and a blow.
You'll find me up to enough for that, sir. I'll give you an occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consort us with Romeo.
Consort? What, dost thou make us minstrels? If thou make minstrels of us, look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to look, so let them gaze. Will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
Your man? I'll be hanged, sir, if he were your livery. Mary, go before to the field, and if he be your follower, your worship in that sense may call him your man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I've loved thee doth much excuse to appertaining race to such greeting. Villain, I'm none, therefore farewell. I seest thou know me not.
Boy, this does not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest unto thee I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. In so good Capulet, which name I tender dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Till be you rat catcher. Will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, which I mean to make a bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of its pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be around your ears ere it be out.
I am for you!
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
John and Volio, beat down the weapons. Tybalt, no, Princess Presley had known this band dying gun of Roland Walls. Hold Tybalt, good Mercutio.
I'm hurt. I'll plague on both your houses, I'm spent. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What, art thou hurt?
Eyes, a scratch, a skill. Oh. Billy, go fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
Nay, 'tis not as deep as a dweller, how wide as a church door, but 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, you shall find me a grave man. Sounds a dog, a ratomatic, callous to scratch him into death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. With that devil you came between us. I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me, innocent housekeeping, good Benvolio, or I shall faint. I'll plague out both your houses. They have made his words need of me. Have it in soundly too. Your houses!
This gentleman, the princess' near ally, my very friend, hath got his myrtle her in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt hath been an hour been my cousin. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, being softened as glorious steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely did scorn the earth.
This black fate on Mo days doth begin. This bud begins and woe must others end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Again in triumphant Mercutio slain. Now Tybalt, take the villain back that thou last gavest to me. Mercutio's soul is a little above our heads, waiting for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, thou dost consort him here. Shout with him hence!
This shall determine that. You want more?
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence be gone away.
Oh, I'm fortune's full.
Why dost thou stay?
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky menage of this fatal brawl. Here lies the man slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Oh, prince! Oh, husband! Oh, the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman! Prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours, blood of Montague!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Romeo, here slain, or Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, that spoke him fair, bid him to think how nice the quarrel was, and urge with all your high displeasure. Tybalt, death to peace, tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio, who all is hot, turns deadly point to point. And with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends, part. And swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points. And twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who is newly entertained revenge. And to it they go like lightning, fear I could draw the part, then was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who know the price of this dear blood doth owe?
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fall concludes what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers will purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste. Else, when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence his body, and attend our will. Mercy, but murders, pardoning those that kill.
come, civil knight, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match. Oh, come, night! Come, Romeo! Come, thou day in night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than new snow on a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving black-browed night, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with the night and pay no worship to the garish sun. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival to an impatient child who hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Oh, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch?
Aye, the cords.
Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Ah, well a day. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day. He's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, thou heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Who would ever thought it, Romeo?
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? If he be slain, say aye, if not, no. Brief sounds determine my weal or woe.
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. God save the mark here on his manly breast. All bedewed, all pale, pale, pale as ashes. I swounded at the sight.
Oh, break my heart. Poor bankrupt, break it once. To prison eyes ne'er look on liberty. Vile earth to earth resign. In motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier.
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I will live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slain and is Tybalt dead? My dearest cousin and my dearer lord?
Tybalt is gone and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him is banished.
Oh, God, help us. Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas the day, it did.
Oh, serpent heart, hid with a flowering face. Did ever a dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, despised substance of divinest show, just opposite of what thou justly seemest. A wicked saint, an honorable villain. O nature, what hast thou to do in hell when thou didst bower the spirit of a fiend in mortal paradise of such sweet flesh? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no faith, no trust, no honesty in all men. Ah, where's my man? Give me some aquavitae. These woes, these griefs, make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. My husband lives that Tybalt would have killed, and Tybalt is dead that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Oh, there was some word worser than Tybalt's death that hath murdered me. I would forget it, but oh, it presses to my memory. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That one word banished hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. To speak that is father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. There is no end, limit, measure, bound. No words can that woe sound. Where are my father and my mother, nurse?
Weeping and welling over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I'll bring it thither.
Wash they his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Take up those cords. Poor ropes, you were beguiled. both you and I, because Romeo is exiled. Come, Cords, come, nurse. I'll to my wedding bed. Oh, and find Romeo. Give this ring to my true knight and bid him come to take his last farewell.
What two-foot-tall person?
Wedded to calamity.
Father, what news?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less is doomsday than a prince's doom?
Gentler judgment hath vanished from his lips, not a body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful, say death. Exile has more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona, thou art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world beyond Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O root unthankfulness, thy fault, our law caused death. But the kind prince, taking thy part, brushed aside the law and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is where Juliet lives, and every unworthy thing live here with her. They may seize upon the white wonders of dear Juliet's hands and steal the immortal blessings from her lips. But Romeo may not. He is banished. This mayflies do when I from this must fly. They are free man, but I am banished. And sayest thou exile is not death? How hast thou the heart to be a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, my friend profess to mingle with that word banished?
Thou fond madman, hear me speak a little.
Oh, thou will speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word, to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Unless philosophy can make a Juliet, to split a town, reverse the prince's doom, it helps not, it prevails not. Talk no more.
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not talk about that, because thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, daughter like me and like being banished. Then mightest thou fall to the ground, then mightest thou tear thy hair as I do now, making the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise, one knocks. Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, unless the breath of heart stick grows. Mist unfold me from the search of their eyes.
Hark how they knock.
No.
Who's there? Romeo, stand up. Run my study.
No.
By and by. God's will. What simpleness is this?
No.
Who knocks so hard? Whence came you and what's your will?
Let me come in and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, Holy Friar, tell me, Holy Friar, where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Piteous predicament, even so lies she, blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up, and you be a man. For Juliet's sake, rise and stand.
Speaks of Juliet, how is with her? Doth not she think me a murderer? No, I've stained the child of our joy with blood little from her own. How is she, and how doth she, and doth not she think me a murderer?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and falls on her bed, and then Tybalt calls, and Romeo cries, and down falls again.
As if that name shot from the dead level of gun and murder her kinsman. Tell me, friar, tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand! Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Unseemly woman and a seeming man, an ill-beseeming beast and seeming both. Hast thou slain Tybalt, and will thou slay thyself, and thy lady that in thy life lives by doing hate upon thyself? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose sake thou wast but lately dead. There thou art happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There thou art happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There thou art happy. A pack of blessings lie upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a misshaped and sullen wrench, thou puttest at the fortune of thy love. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed, hence and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 1,000 times more joy than thou hast sent forth with lamentation. Go before nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed.
Oh, Lord, I could have stayed here all night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is. My Lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir. Hie you, make haste, for it grows very late.
How well is my comfort revived by this?
Go hence, good night, and here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day disguised from hence. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
It were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily that we have not had enough time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we're all born to die. 'Tis late. She'll not come down tonight, I promise you, but for your company, I would have been abed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no tune to woo. Madam, good night, and commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's mewed up to her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I'll make a desperate tender for my child's love, that she will be ruled in all respects by me, nay more, I doubt it not. Wife, go to her ere you go to bed. Acquaint her here on my son Paris's love, and bid her, mark you me, tell her that she will be married to this noble early this very Thursday. We'll make no great ado, a friend or two. For hark you, Tybalt being slain so late may have thought that we held him carelessly. What say you to Thursday?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Well, get thee gone. Thursday be it then. Wife, go to Juliet ere you go to Go to Juliet ere you go to bed. Prepare her against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear.
It was the lark that herald morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds of yonder east? I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it. It is some meteor that the sun exhales to be to thee this night a torchbearer to light thee on thy way to Mantua.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I'm content, and so thou wilt have it so. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills his soul. How is it, my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. High hence be gone away. It was the lark that sang so out of tune. More light and light it crows.
More light and dark our woes.
Madam. Nurse, your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
Thin window, let day in and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
art thou gone so? Love, Lord, I, husband, friend, I must hear from thee every day in the hour, for in a minute there are many days. Oh, by this count I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
Farewell. I will omit no opportunity that may convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Oh, thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, and all these woes shall serve in our sweet discourses time to come.
Oh, fortune, fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what hast thou to do with a man that is renowned for faith? Be fickle, fortune, for then I hopes thou wilt not keep him long, but send him back.
Daughter, are you up?
Who is it that calls? Is it my lady mother? What unaccustomed cause procures her hither?
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What, wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for.
Feeling so the loss, I cannot ever choose but weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death as that the villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain Romeo.
Villain and he may be many miles asunder. God pardon him, I do, with all my heart, yet no man like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
Aye, madam, and from the reach of these my hands would I none but venge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not, then weep no more. I'll send to one in Mantua, where that same banished renegade doth live, and give him such an unaccustomed dram, that he too shall soon keep Tybalt's company. Then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I shall never be satisfied with Romeo, till I behold him dead. Is my poor heart so kinsman vexed? Madam, if you could find but a man to bear a poison, I would temper it, that Romeo should upon receipt thereof soon sleep in quiet. Oh, how my heart abhors to hear him named, and cannot come to him, to wreak the love I bore my cousin upon his body that hath slaughtered him.
Find thou the means, and I'll find such a man. But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, I beseech your ladyship?
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who, to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a sudden day of joy.
Madam, in happy time. What day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder this haste that I should wed, ere he that should be husband comes to woo. Madam, I pray you tell my lord and father, I will not marry yet, and when I do, I know it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself.
How now, conduit girl? What, still in tears? How now, wife, have you delivered to our decree?
Aye, sir, she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft, take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How will she and none when we have brought such a gentleman to be a bridegroom?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful for hate even that is meant love.
What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not. Mistress minion you, thank me nor thankings, nor proud me no prouds. But fiddle your fine joints against the Thursday next. You and Peter will go to St. Peter's Church, or I'll drag you on a hurdle thither!
Fie! Well, are you mad?
Good Father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me but to speak a word.
Hang me on baggage, disobedient wretch! I'll tell thee what, get to church on Thursday and never after look me in the face again. Wife, we thought it scarce was blessed that God lent us this only one child, but now that I see that this one is one too much, and we have a curse in having her.
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
And why, my lady, wisdom? Hold your tongue, good prudence, smatter your gossips, go!
I speak no treason.
Peace, you mumbling fool! Put your gravity over a gossip bowl, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
Day, night, hour, ride, time, alone, in company, in my cares to have her match. And have a wretched pulling fool answer, I will not wed, I cannot love, I'm too young, I pray you pardon me. But if you're not wed, I'll pardon you. But you'll not house with me. Are you to my friends, so you're not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets?
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Madam, I pray you to delay this marriage for a month, a week.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband on earth, my faith in heaven, comfort me, counsel me. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, since the case now stands as it doth. I think it best you married with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishcloth to him, but it's true my very heart. I think you'll be happier in the second match, for it excels your first. For did not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good he were as you living, and you no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul too, or beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father, to Lawrence's cell, to make confession and to be absolved. O most wicked fiend! Is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my Lord with that same tongue which she hath praised him with so many thousand times? Go, counselor, thou in my bosom henceforth shall be twain. I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
On Thursday, sir, the time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so, and I'm nothing slow to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is the course, I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death. Therefore I have little talked of love. Now, her father counts it dangerous that she gives her sorrow such sway, and so in his wisdom he hastes our marriage. Now do you know the reason of this haste?
I would I knew not why it should be slowed. Look, sir, here comes the lady toward my cell.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be, must be, love, on Thursday next.
What must be shall be.
That's certain text.
Come you to make confession to this Holy Father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye, I'm sure that you love me.
If I do so, it will be of more price being spoke behind your back than to your face.
Poor soul, thy face is much abused with tears.
The tears have got small victory by that, for it was bad enough before their spite.
Thou countest it more than tears with that report.
Yes, and I have slandered it. And what I spake to my face.
Thy face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
It may be so, for it is not mine own. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves me, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat this time alone.
God shield I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early I will arouse you. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prolong it, than on Thursday next to be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou but call my resolution wise, and with a knife I'll help it presently. God joined my heart and Romeo's. Thou our hands, and ere this hand by Romeo is sealed, shall be the label to another deed. Or my true heart with treacherous volt shall turn to another. Be not so long to speak, I long to die, if what thou speakest speak not of remedy.
Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, which craves as desperate execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength and will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death, to chide away the shame, that copes with death himself, to escape from it. And if thou darest, I'll give thee a remedy.
Oh, bid me leap rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of yonder tower, or bid me lurk where serpents are. Chain me with roaring bears, or hide me nightly in a charnel house, or covered with dead men's rattling bones, with reeky shanks and yellow chapless skulls, or bid me go into a new-made grave, hide me with a dead man in his shroud. Things that, to hear them said, have made me tremble, and yet I will do it without fear or doubt to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold then, go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone, and being in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off. When presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor. No warmth, no breast will testify thou livest. Thy roses and thy lips and cheeks will fade to paly ashes. Thy eyes, windows fall, like death when he shuts up the day of life. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake as from a pleasant sleep. Now when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there thou art dead. And as the manner of our country is, in thy best robes, uncovered on thy bier, thou shalt be borne to the same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. Meantime, by Romeo shall my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waking. Then he shall bear thee hence to Mantua, and this shall free thee from this present shame. If no inconstant toy or womanish fear abate thy valor in the acting it.
Give me, oh tell me not of fear.
Hold, get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar with speed to Mantua with letters to thy lord.
Love give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear father.
So many guests invite here are writ. Sirrah, hire me 20 cunning cooks.
You shall have none, ill sir, for I'll try if they cannot lick their fingers.
How canst try them so?
Marry, sir, for it 'tis an ill cook who cannot lick his fingers. Therefore, if he cannot lick his own fingers, then his fingers go not with me.
Go, be gone. We shall be unfurnished during this time. What, has my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth.
Well, he may have a chance to do some good on her. Peevish-willed harlotry it is.
See where she comes from. Shrith with Mary. Look.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding?
For I have learnt me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition. Pardon me, I beseech you. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the count. Tell him I have this knot knit up tomorrow morning.
I met the youthful lord at Lawrence's cell, and gave him what becomes love I might, not stepping o'er the bounds of modesty.
This is good. I'm glad on it. Stand up. This is how it should be. Let me see the county. Aye, Mary. Go fetch him hither. God esteem this for a holy friar, for our whole city is much bound to him.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow?
No, not till Thursday. There is time enough.
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
We shall be short on our provision. 'Tis now near night.
Tush, I'll stir about. All be well. I warrant thee, wife. Let me alone. I'll not bed tonight. I'll play the housewife this once. What? Ho! They're all forth. Well, I'll walk with Paris myself, but my heart is wondrous and light, since the same wayward girl is so reclaimed.
Aye, those attires are best. But, gentle nurse, I pray you leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many horizons to make the heavens smile upon my state. Well, which thou knowest is cross, full of sin.
What? Are you busy? Need you my help?
No, madam, so please you, let me be left alone, and let the nurse this night sit up with you, for I am sure you have your hands full in this also sudden business.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins. It almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back to comfort me. Nurse, what should she do here? My dismal scene, I needs must act alone. Come, vial. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No, no, this shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it be a poison which the friar hath subtly ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored, because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is, and yet methinks it should not, for he hath still been tried a holy man. How if, when I am laid in the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no hellsome air breathes in, and die there strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, is it not very like the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of this place, as in a vault, an ancient receptacle, where for this many hundred years the bones of all my buried ancestors are packed, where, as they say, at some points in the night, spirits resort. Oh, if I wake, shall I not then be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefather's joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud? And, in this rage, with some great kinsman's bone, as with a club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, look, methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo that did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, 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 here's drink. I drink to thee.
Hold, take these keys and fetch more spices, nurse.
They call for dates and quinces in the pastry.
Come, stir, stir, stir. The curfew bell is rung. Tis, 3 o'clock. Look for the baked meats, good Angelica. Spare not the cost.
get you to bed. Faith, you'll be sick tomorrow for this night's watching.
No, not a whit. I've stayed up way longer for lesser cause and near been sick.
Aye, you have been a mouse hunt in your time, but I will watch you from such watching now.
A jealous hood, a jealous hood. How now, fellow? What's there?
Things for the cook, sir. I know not what.
Make haste, make haste. Sirrah, fetch dryer logs. Call Peter. He will tell thee where they are.
I have a head, sir, that will find out logs, and never trouble Peter for the matter.
Mass, and well said. Good faith, 'tis day. The county parish will be here with music straight. I hear him near. Nurse! Wife! What? Nurse, I say! Go waken Juliet and trim her up. I will go chat with Paris. Make haste, I say!
Mistress, what? Mistress, Juliet, fast I warrant her she. Why, lamb, why, lady, fie, you slug a bet. Why, love I say, madam, sweetheart, why, bride? What? Not a word. The county parish has set up his rest that you shall rest but little. God forgive me, Mary and amen. How sound is she asleep? I must need wake you. Madam, 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 what dress in your clothes and down again? I must need wake you. Lady, 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 alas, alas, help, help, my lady's dead. Oh, every day that was born, some aquavita hill, my lord, my lady.
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day.
What is the matter?
Look, look, oh heavy day.
Oh me, my child, my only life. Revive, look up, or I will die with thee. Help, help, call help.
For shame, bring Juliet forth. Her lord is come.
She's dead, deceased, she's dead, alack the day.
Alack the day, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead.
Let me see her. Out, alas, she's cold. Her joints are stiff, her blood is settled. Life and these lips have been long separated. Death lies upon her like an untimely frost, upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woeful day, most woe, woe, woeful day that I ever did yet behold.
Oh, lamentable day.
Death has taken my child, and will tie up my throat and will not let me speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. O Paris, the night before thy wedding, death has lain with thy bride. Death is my son-in-law, death is my heir. Death has taken her, and all is his. Life, living, all is death's.
Have I thought so long to see this morning's face? And don't they give me such a sight as this?
Accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day. But one poor one poor and loving child, but one thing to rejoice and solace in, and cruel death hath captured it from my sight.
Oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woeful day, most woeful day that I ever yet behold.
Beguiled, divorced, wronged, spited, slain. O love, O life, not love, but life and death.
Despised, distressed, hated, martyred, killed. Why camest thou now to murder? Murder our solemnity. Alack the day my child is dead, and with my child my joys are buried.
Confusion's cure lies not in these confusions. Heaven and yourself had a part in this fair maid. Now heaven hath all, and all the better it is for the maid. Your part in her you could not keep from death, but heaven has its part in eternal life. Dry up your tears, and stick your rosemary on this fair corpse. And as the manner of our country is, in her best array, bear her to church. Though fond nature bids us all lament, nature's tears are yet reason's merriment.
Let these things from our ordained festival turn to their black funeral. our music to melancholy bells, our cheers to a burial feast, and bridal flowers now fit for a buried corpse.
Sir, go you in, and madam go with him, and Paris too. Everyone prepare to follow this fair corpse unto your grave.
Wait for it to start breathing.
Faith, we may put up our pipes and be gone.
Put up for, well, you know, this pitiful case.
Aye, by my jaw, the case may be amended.
Musicians, oh musicians, heart's ease, heart's ease. Oh, you have me live, play heart's ease.
Why heart's ease?
Oh, musicians, because my heart itself plays my heart is full. Oh, play me some merry dump to comfort me.
Not a dumb, 'tis no time to play now.
You will not then?
No.
I will give it to you soundly.
What will you give us?
No money, on my faith, but the gleek. I will give you the minstrel.
Then will I give you the serving creature.
And I will lay the serving creature dagger upon your pate. Okay, no crutches. I'll ray you, I'll fire you. Do you know me?
And you ray us and you faw us. You know us. Put up your dagger and put out your wit.
And have at you with my wit. I will try beat you with an iron wit and put up my iron dagger. Answer me like men. When griping grieves the heart dark and doleful dumps the mind oppressed, the music with her silver sound. Why silver sound? Why the music with her silver sound? What say you, Simon Catling?
Marry, sir, because silver hath a sweet sound.
Praise. What say you, Hugh Rebeck?
Because musicians play for silver.
Praise too. What say you, James Soundpost?
Faith, I know not what to say.
Oh, I cry you mercy. You're the singer. I'll say for you, it is the music with reserve sound, because musicians have no gold for sounding. The music with her silver sound, at speedy half doth lend redress.
What a pestilent knave is this same. Hang him, Jack. Come, we'll tarry for the mourners and stay dinner.
I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream that gives a dead man to think. Ah me, how sweet itself is love possessed when love and shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona? How now, Benvolio? Is my father well? How doth my lady? For nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument. Her mortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. Forgive me for bringing this ill news.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars. Give me ink and paper. I will hint tonight.
I do beseech you, cousin, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Thou art deceived. Hast thou no letters from the friar?
No, cousin.
No matter, get thee gone. And how are those horses? I'll be with thee straight. Well, Juliet, I'll lie with thee tonight. Let's see if remains thou mischief thou art swift to enter the thoughts of a desperate man. I do remember an apothecary, and hereabouts she dwells. Culling of simples, meager were her looks, and in her shop a tortoise hung, and alligator stuffed with other animals. Nodding to this penury, I said to myself, if a man did need poison now, who sail on Mantua, this will be the place. I think this might be the place. It's shot on a beggar's holiday. What ho, apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come, hither. I see that thou art poor. Hold, here's 40 ducats. Give me a dram of poison, such soon speeding guile, it will disperse itself through all the veins, that life where you take it may fall dead, as hasty cannons fire from the fatal cannon's womb.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Mantua's law is death to whoever utters it.
Art thou so bare and feeling wretchedness to die? Famine is in thy cheeks, need no oppression starving in thine eye. Contempt and beggary hangs upon thy back. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world made no law to make thee rich, but break it and take this.
My poverty, but not my will consents.
I pay thy poverty and not thy will.
Here, put this in any liquid thing and drink of it. And if you have the strength of 20 men, it'll dispatch you straight.
There's thy gold. Worse poison to men's souls, doing more kills in this loathsome world than anything else. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me none. Farewell, buy food, and get thyself and thy flesh.
Holy Franciscan friar, Brother Ho!
This same should be the voice of Friar John. What says Romeo? Or, if his mind be writ, hand me his letter.
Going to find the barefoot brother out, one of our order, to associate me, here in the city, visiting the sick. And finding him, the searchers of town, suspecting that we both were in a house where infectious pestilence did reign, seal up the doors, and will not let us forth, so that my speed to Mantua there was stayed.
Who bare my letter then to Romeo?
I could not send it. Here it is again, nor get a messenger to bring it thee. So fearful were they of infection.
O deadly sin, O root unthankfulness. This letter was not nice, but full of charge, and the neglecting it may do much danger. Friar John, go hence, get an iron crow, and bring it straight unto my cell.
Brother,
Now must I to the monument alone. Within these 3 hours will fair Juliet wake.
me those flowers. Under yon yew tree lay thee there all along, keeping ear close to the hollow ground, so that no foot may entrench on the graveyard tonight. Do as I bid thee. Go.
I am almost afraid to stand alone here in the churchyard, yet I will adventure.
Sweet flower, with flowers by thy bridal bed I strew. The duties I will keep for thee is to nightly weep. The boy gives warning, something doth approach. What cursed foot wanders on the graveyard tonight?
Be that mattock and wrenching iron. Hold, take this letter. Early in the morning, see thou deliver it to my lord and my father. Whether thou hearest or seest, stand aloof, and do not interrupt me in my course. And why I descend into this bed of death is probably to behold a ring, but chiefly to take thence from a dead finger and dear employment. Therefore, hence be gone.
I will be gone and not trouble you.
So thou show me friendship. Live, be prosperous, and farewell, good cousin.
For all the same, I'll hide me hereabout. His looks I fear, and his intents I doubt.
Thou deadest maw, thou womb of flesh, George with the dorsal morsel of the earth, this I enforce my rotten jaws to open.
This is that banished haughty Montague that murdered my love's cousin. And in her grief they say the fair creature died. I will apprehend him. Stop thine hallowed toil, vile Montague. Can justice be pursued further than death? Come with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Good gentle youth, 'tis not a desperate man. By heaven, I love thee better than myself, and I come armed hither against myself. Now fly hence and hereafter say, at his mercy bid thee run away.
I do defy that conjuration and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
If
thou be merciful, lay me in the tomb with Juliet.
In faith, I will. Let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris. What said Benvolio when my beats tossed soul did not attend him as he rode? I think he told me Paris should have married Juliet, said he not so? Oh me, I'll bury thee in a grave. A grave. Oh no, a lantern, slaughtered youth. For here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this feasting presence full of light. Death lie here by a dead man entered. How oft are men at this point have they been merry, and which their keepers call this lightning? Oh, how may I call this lightning? Oh, my love, my wife, death hath sucked thy honey out of thy breath, hath no power yet upon thy beauty. Beauty's sign is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there. Oh, Tybalt, liest there in thy bloody sheet. Oh, what more favor can I do to thee? Though thou cut thy youth in twain. Forgive me, cousin. Ah, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that the unstable death is amorous, that the lean-aboard monster keeps thee in his paramour? For fear, here I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest from this world-wearied flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh, you doors of breath, seal what's a righteous kiss. A dateless bargain of engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory God. Now at once the dashing seesaw man run from this world-wearied flesh. Here is to my love. Oh, my drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
How often I have my old feet stumbled at graves? Who's there? Who's it that can sort so late the dead?
Here's one, a friend, and one who knows you well.
Bless be upon you. Tell me, good Benvolio, What torch is yon that so vainly lends his light to grubs and eyeless skulls? As I discern, it burneth at the capel's monument.
It doth so, holy sir. There's my cousin, and one who you love.
How long have you been there?
Full half an hour.
Go with me to the vault.
I dare not, holy sir. Romeo knows not that I remain.
Stay then. I'll go alone. Fear comes upon me. Oh, I fear some ill, unlucky thing. Romeo! Alack, alack, what blood is this which stains the stony entrance of the sepulchre? What means these matchless and gory swords till I discolored by this place of peace? Romeo! O pale! And Paris too! What an unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance. The lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable friar, where is my lord? I know well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from this nest of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Thy husband in thy bosom there lies dead, and Paris too. Come, I'll dispose of thee among a sisterhood of holy nuns. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming.
Go, get thee hence, for I will not away. What's this? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drank all, and left no friendly drop to help me after? I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them to help me die with a restorative. Thy lips are warm.
Lead, boy, which way?
Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger! This is thy sheath. There rest, and let me die.
This is the place, there where the torch doth burn.
Go, search about the churchyard, whoever you find attach. Pitiful sight, here lies the county slain, and Juliet warm and newly killed, who hath lain this 2 days buried. Go tell the prince, run to the Capulets, raise up the Montagues, some others search. We see the ground whereon these woes do lie, but the true ground of all these piteous woes we cannot without circumstance descry.
Here's Romeo's cousin. I found her in the churchyard.
Hold her in safety till the prince comes hither.
Here's a friar that trembles, sighs, and weeps. We took his mattock and spade from him as he was coming through this churchyard side.
A great suspicion. Stay the friar too.
What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from our morning's rest?
What makes them shriek so abroad?
Oh, the people in the streets cry Romeo, some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run with open outcry toward our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here lies the county Paris slain, and Romeo and Juliet dead before, warm and newly killed.
Search, seek, know how this foul murder comes.
Here is a friar and slaughtered Romeo's man, with instruments fit to open these dead men's tombs.
Oh heavens, oh wife, this dagger must have taken her low, empty on his back of Montague, and this dagger is missheathed in our daughter's bosom.
Oh me, this sight of death is as a bell that warns my old age to the sepulchre.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up, to see thy son and heir more fully down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile hath stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, thou shalt see.
O thou on top! What manners is in this, to press before thy father to a grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear these ambiguities. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do the least. And here I stand, both to impeach and purge myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say it once without us knowing this.
I will be brief, for my short date of breath is not so long as is a tedious tale. Romeo, their dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, their dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and in their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death hath banished this new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. But you, to rid that siege of grief from her, betrothed, and would have married her perforce to county Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks, bid me devise some means to rid her from the second marriage, or there in my cell would she kill herself. So I gave her a sleeping potion, which took effect as I intended, for it wrought in her the form of death. Meantime, I writ to Romeo that he should hither come as this dire night to help take her from her borrowed grave. But he which bore my letter, Friar John, was stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. Then all alone at the prefixed hour of her waking came I to take her from her kindred's vault. But when I came at the prefixed hour of her waking, there lay the noble Paris and true Romeo dead. Juliet wakes, and I entreat her come forth to bear this work of heaven with patience. Then a noise did scare me from the tomb, and when I came, as it seems she did violence on herself. All this I know, and to the marriage the nurse is privy. If aught this end miscarried by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before this time unto the rigor of subversive law.
We still have known thee for a holy man. Where's Benvolio? What can she say to this?
I brought my cousin news of Juliet's death, and presently he came from Mantua. It's the same monument. This letter he early bid me give his father.
Give me the letter. I will look on it. Where's the county's page that raised the watch? Sirrah, what made your master in this place?
He came with flowers to strew his lady's grave, and bade me to stand aloof, and so I did. Anon comes the one with light to ope the tomb, and by my master drew on him, and so I ran away to call the watch.
This letter doth make good the friar's words, their course of love, the tidings of her death, and here he writes he did by a poison of a poor apothecary, and therefore came to this vault to die, and lie with Juliet. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hatred, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords, to have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Oh, Brother Montague, give me a hand, for as my daughter's jointer I can no longer demand.
But I can give thee more, for I'll raise her statue in pure gold, that whiles Verona by that name is known. For at no rate shall it be set of true and faithful Juliet.
Bread shall Romeo by his lady's lie, poor sacrifices for many.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some will be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
I know that you have enjoyed this afternoon's performance. This is their third and final performance after 3 days in a row, and they have done so with so much zeal and excellence, just as if it was their first one. Let's give them one more round of applause. This is such an amazing cast and crew. And speaking of amazing, I want to give several thank yous before we part ways this afternoon. First, Ned Coleman and Smarter Systems, our audio coordinator. Thank you. Kim Watkins, she designed our playbill with our marketing and design class. Great job, Kim Watkins and our marketing design class. Our students, not only were they here performing and supporting in the crew, but they created the set. They're doing the sound. They're doing costumes and makeup, and Mr. Lindsay will talk about that in just a second. But thank you, all of our middle school students. And our parents and teachers. Parents, you have been here for so many different reasons, whether it's providing snacks or waiting in the hallway to just supervise or going back and forth for rehearsals. Thank you, parents. And teachers, same. You have been helping us rehearse. You've been helping us change all kinds of different logistics. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's give everybody one more big round of applause. Now we have 4 special people we want to thank once again. We did so last evening. Mrs. Lindsay, Miss Amy Lindsay, can you come on up? She is our executive producer. All things necessary for this play to be successful. Thank you so much, Mrs. Lindsay. And Miss Deborah Amadio. She was our costume mistress, once again with excellence, serving so sacrificially. And we have Mr. Stamey, his first of many years as an assistant director, helped create this set and helped choreograph as well. And last but most definitely not least, Mr. Preston Lindsay, our director. I've asked him to say some better words than I will.
Thank you, Miss Fail. Some of you already heard me talk for way too long last night, so I promise not to keep you that long today. Something that I just want to reiterate is how much these students do and have done for this play. My goal is always that anything that can be done by a student should be done by a student. And today we had students running microphone swaps, we had students running costumes, running makeup. We had students running all the mute and unmute functions back there for the 18 microphones we have. We had students that were doing lights and sound cues. We have students who designed these awesome backdrops and painted them completely by hand. We have an all-student stage crew. There is almost nothing left for me to do today, to be totally honest with you. I sat and watched, and they just did everything, and it's incredible to be able to do that. So I am extremely grateful to all these kids. This is the biggest cast and crew we've ever had. I was talking to someone a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about how big it is, and they're like, maybe, have you ever considered making it smaller? And I was like, no, never. And then this week, I'm like, okay, maybe this is as big as it gets. Maybe 53 kids and 45 costumes and 35 actors might be the biggest it gets, but who knows? So I think Miss Amadio might kill me, though, if I try and make it bigger. So anyway, I appreciate you all coming out here and spending part of your afternoon with us. I would like, real quick, just to get all the 8th graders up. This is their last time on stage at Redeemer School as part of the Shakespeare program. And I am just so grateful for these kids. Some of them have been doing this for 3 years. Some of them signed up this year for the first time, and I think that's awesome. I'm really, really appreciative of this class. This is the highest turnout for any class we've ever had. Pretty much the entire 8th grade participated this year. So please give these guys a round of applause. They deserve it. Hey, take a bow, you guys. Take one last bow. Take a bow. You know how to bow. There we go. All right, thank you, guys. You can head back. So we also ask for those of you that are parents of kids that are in Shakespeare right now, We need to break down this awesome set that Mr. Stamey created and also tidy up some of the rooms, and many hands make light work. So we're asking that those students who can stay help with us with the cleanup. So hopefully we can be in and out of here in I'm not going to name an amount of time, but a short amount of time, and clear the stage for Redeemer Church, who is very gracious to let us completely take over their hallways for a week. So thank you. Miss Vale, do you have anything else to say? All right. Thank you all so much.